How come a blacksmith can receive that sort of acclaim before me? See? Ooh, Damon. He was just complaining about Winona. And here he goes, looking, what's her name again? Ingrid, looking down on Ingrid because she's a blacksmith. He's so irky. Hey, welcome. It is 2025, and today we are playing our first game of the year, which is Project Eden's Garden. Project Eden's Garden is a fan-made game inspired by the Danganronpa series, which I was a huge fan of before the series ended. As is usually the case, I don't know much about the game. I try not to watch trailers or teasers or read too much into it because I want to go in as blind as possible. So I can only assume that it's similar in there being a group of characters, trials, solving murders, and you know, the usual for a Danganronpa-esque game. But I'm very excited to play this. Only one chapter is out now, and I'm not sure if there's a schedule for the remaining chapters or what the release plan looks like, but I'm excited to play this one. So let's hop right in. Alright, so I'm playing on controller. New game. Logic difficulty, always do mean. Action difficulty, always do mean. Yeah. I mean, I'm not new to these style games. And I ain't no punk, so. Life has no real meaning. We exist just by chance, born to a planet that didn't want us to begin with. It's up to the best of humanity to give the world a purpose. People like me. Those who shine brighter than the others, who have an influence on our greater society. Ultimates. We're known as Ultimates. Ultimate titles are awarded to exceptionally talented high school and college students. Doctors who can cure the incurable, engineers who build machines to improve millions of lives. The most influential politicians, the most creative architects, these are the people who deserve lifelong recognition, who define what it means to be a true ultimate.
I, Damon, am the ultimate debater.
Ooh, okay. Debater. Damon Maitsu.
A prodigy among prodigies. Someone who simply can't be outmatched. I hold on to my title dearly, because it defines me. It's who I am. It's what gives me my purpose. Among a sea of mediocrity, I am a shining example of talent.
Okay, so he's a little,
And now, there's a school worthy of me.
I'm so used to the protagonists of these games being humble, like, oh, there's nothing special about me. I just happen to be good at whatever, or I just happen to be lucky. But he seems to know that he's that guy, you know? To Mr. Damon Maitsu, the ultimate debater. Congratulations! For your contributions as an ultimate, we cordially invite you to attend Eden's Garden Academy, a specialized college for academic-based talents. At our unique academy, you will not only develop a tighter grasp on your respective skill set, but you and the other ultimate students who receive this invitation will gain an ever-important proficiency at leadership, communication, and persuasion. In an age where anyone can be called ultimate, we hope you will join us and assume your rightful place as the true face of talent. Please keep the contents of this invitation, as well as the attached registration materials, strictly confidential. The integrity of our program is built on the foundation of privacy. Eden's Garden Academy, an ultimate academy for true ultimates. It was built in partnership with the Ultimate Talent Program, a government institution that has awarded ultimate titles to people for almost the last century. You don't apply for the UTP schools, they scout for their students, which is how I found myself receiving a letter from Eden's Garden Academy. It looks to be an amazing school, immaculate architecture, incredible workspaces, and access to resources beyond anything I've ever seen. Everything about the school is perfect. It's truly worthy of being called ultimate. In my 18 years of living, I've accomplished more than most people could even dream of. Within this random and chaotic existence, it feels like I was destined to be great. After what seemed like hours of waiting, the train arrived before me. It wasn't as nice looking as I expected, at least not for a school of this caliber, but it was undeniably the one. With luggage in one hand and a pamphlet in the other, I boarded the train. This is the start of my new life, the start of an even greater career. For the first time in my life, I'll finally be among people as great as me.
Huh?
Uh-oh.
Look!
Oh, here they are!
Someone else is here.
Ooh. Okay. These are some interesting character designs.
Huh? Someone else?
Hey, welcome to the Eden's Club.
Okay.
Well, it's more accurate to say Eden's Garden Academy's Club, but Eden's Club just has more of a ring to it, don't you think?
Eden's Club kind of sounds like a strip club. I don't know. In front of me, spread out across the train carriage, was a group of strange-looking people. A girl with pink hair, some guy in a wolf costume, one guy in a weird beanie staring intensely at me. What the hell? Are these creepy people really attending the same academy as me? Apathetic to my situation, the train continued from its halt. Looks like I'm stuck here for now. I guess I should find somewhere to sit.
Hey, you! New guy! Over here!
Hello, can you hear me? I'm gonna say right off the bat, I'm very impressed by how similar or how well executed it is. So far, it almost doesn't feel like I'm playing a fan-made game. It feels like Danganronpa 5. I seem to have caught the attention of one of the other passengers.
What now?
What do you want?
What if...
Cool. So, I was wondering something. Whatever it is, I'm sure you can ask an employee. I'm honestly not in the mood. Oh, he's kind of a... sure. Frowning and dropping his head, he walked away. Damn, Damon. Excuse me, but you don't happen to know when the final stop is, do ya? A girl's voice suddenly chimed in from behind me. Geez, can people just leave me alone for 5 minutes?
No.
Not a clue, but you can try looking for it. Oh, she's buff. The words got caught in my throat when I turned to look at her. This woman had to be twice my size. Is something wrong? Don't fret it, darling. I'll just see who else is around. With a small wave, she walked away. The people here just keep getting weirder and weirder. I really hope none of them are in my class. Not wanting to be bothered any further, I quickly found myself a seat by the window. This situation was nothing like I expected, but at least the view from the train was nice. Mountains framed by a deep blue sky, crystal clear rivers that sparkled like jewels in the sunlight. It couldn't be a more radical departure from home. Scenery continued to pass, time flying by with it. The chatter from the others on the train eventually softened, leaving just me and the rolling mountains. Nearby, a woman in professional attire turned her nose up to the air and started sniffing. After a moment, the expression on her face turned stone cold serious.
Something is wrong.
The air doesn't smell right.
Oi!
Huh? The air?
Quack.
Hey, I smell something too.
Excuse me.
Could you describe it? Kind of chemically. It's almost like it's coming from...
What
Y'all are about to be
about-
knocked out. That bag over there. She pointed to a travel bag at the opposite end of the car.
Well, shoot.
Oh shoot, you mean this one right next to me? Sir, what are you wearing?
Let me think.
I don't smell anything funky. Well, that's probably because of the helmet.
Pardon me.
Is that your bag?
Not a chance.
Nope. It was already here when I got on the train. His voice kind of reminds me of, like, what's his name? Kaito from V3, the astronaut, kind of like enthusiastic, an enthusiastic sort of character, I guess.
Weird.
That's weird. There's no name tag or anything. After inspecting the outside of the bag, he began fiddling with its lock.
Great!
Cool, you got it to open. That wasn't the lock.
Huh?
Are you okay? Yeah, bro, I'm all good. I just feel kinda... Yep.
Christ almighty!
Y'all are all going night-night. Did he just pass out? Is that a dragon beanie? From the same end of the car, the guy who had been staring at me earlier. I'm not feeling so good either.
Hang on.
What did you say? Good night. What the? People are dropping like flies.
Holy!
Oh crap, someone get help.
For real?
Let me try to alert the conductor or whatever. She ran over to the door that connected to the adjacent car.
Oh, crud.
It's not opening. Why isn't it opening?
Stand back.
I want to try my hand at it. Can you step aside for a sec? He yanked at the door, but...
Bad news.
Damn, the car is locked up as tight as a
Come
prison.
off the grass.
Huh? But I left to take a piss like an hour ago. Let me try something else. The big man rolled his shoulders and threw himself against the door with all his might. He groaned and stepped back, revealing he hadn't even left a mark on the door. What? That did nothing? There's another boy who's fallen. A girl, too. Why is everyone passing out?
Damn it.
Shit, maybe it's got something to do with that bag we... The air around me had grown thick with a strange, pungent smell. I could taste it, feel it sting my eyes. Oh God, no, don't. As a futile plea left my lips, I felt my strength trail away with it. The world flickered around me, and then... there was nothing. Vows woven by stitches and needles. Ooh, this is so good so far. Huh? What is that humming noise? It sounded almost like an air conditioner. But if it's an aircon, why am I so warm? I weakly opened my eyes. Above me was a concrete ceiling. A concrete ceiling? My body is so heavy, but I had to get on my feet. I had to see where I was. Huh? It's a girl. Could it be that she's... No, she's still breathing. So she's asleep, just like I was? Kneeling down to her level, I reached out my hand to shake her. Hey, can you hear me? No response. Bringing my face closer to hers, I repeated the question. Hey, can you hear me? Why isn't she waking up? Damn it, do I actually have to? Oh my God. Her eyes snapped open, causing me to jump back.
Hello.
I was just testing you. Okay, so is this gonna be like our sidekick?
Huh?
Testing me? To see what you would do. It's not every day you find a body on the floor.
That's...
So you were awake that whole time?
Correct.
I woke up before you, yes. And she just let me sleep?
Anyways.
How long was I out for?
Not sure.
I don't know. I didn't wake up that long ago. When I first came to, I was also startled to see a stranger.
You see?
One can never know if they're in the presence of a friend or foe. Which is why I needed to see for myself how much I could trust you. By lying on the floor and making herself vulnerable? Jesus, she makes no sense. As an excuse to break off the conversation, I started to look around the room. It was definitely some kind of boiler room, but there didn't seem to be a light switch anywhere. The only light came from a vent set far back in the room. Looking at my close surroundings, I was standing on a platform with stairs that led down to the rest of the room. The lower floor was mildly flooded. I'd say the water reached a little above my ankles. It was a place that had clearly been abandoned for a long time. Even with all the strange things around me, my gaze kept returning to this girl. There's something about her that seemed almost familiar. Wait, that's it. She was on the train I boarded. Hey, we've met before. On that train?
Yeah.
Things turned upside down not long after you arrived. A strange smell started to come from that travel bag, and then everything turned black.
Right.
Just what the hell was that?
Listen to me.
I think it was a chemical agent. The bag must have been equipped with a gas bomb or something. Someone clearly wanted to knock us out. Sounds like she's been thinking hard about it. Maybe that's why it took her so long to wake me up.
I see.
Sure, I was thinking the same, but whose bag was it? Why did they want to knock us out? And why aren't we on the train anymore? Where are we?
Look at this.
Considering our surroundings, some sort of boiler room? As she raised a hand to push up her glasses, something large and metallic on her wrist caught my eye. Ooh, like a watch? It looked vaguely like a watch.
Eh?
Hey, what's that on your hand?
Well,
You tell me. It appears you have one as well.
Huh?
At those words, I looked down at my hand.
What the?
Sure enough, I was wearing the same device. It'd been fitted tightly around my wrist, but it felt like I was wearing nothing at all.
Damn it.
Hey, I'm not wearing this. As I grabbed a hold of the device and pulled, a tiny surge of electricity ran through my wrist.
how humiliating.
Sorry, I should have warned you. If you try taking it off, it shocks you. Thanks for the heads up. Shit, what's going on here? Why am I wearing this weird shock collar thing? Who put this on me?
Look,
You can touch the screen though.
Eh?
See, like this. She tapped the face of the device. It slowly lit up and displayed a holographic image. Oh, so like a watch.
correct.
Well, yeah, it looks like a watch, doesn't it? It's just projecting a blank screen for some reason.
So,
Either way, it seems we're stuck with this device for the time being.
moving on.
While you're standing there, the least you can do is give me your name. We didn't have much of a meeting on the train anyway. Damon Maitsu, ultimate debater. I'm a student at Eden's Garden Academy.
Interesting.
How interesting. Okay. Let me try to guess what her talent is. She's got a feather in her hair. See like some ruffles in her outfit, and she seems very stoic. I feel like the obvious guess would be detective, but I don't know if they'd reuse abilities that were used in the actual games. So maybe like a writer, like a mystery writer, maybe?
Eh?
What is? Thank you for telling me more than I asked for.
As for myself, you may call me Eva Tsunaka.
Iwa Tsunaka. It's nice to meet you. I'm sure it is. The pain from the shock was finally subsiding. It's as good a time as any to get a better grasp of this room. Maybe there's something in here that can explain the flooding, or even better, that annoying mechanical noise. Welcome to Project Eden's Garden. A lot has happened already, and I'm sure you're eager to investigate, but there are some things you should get acquainted with first. To access the trinket, or as Damon so colloquially put it, the watch, simply press the F1 key. And what is that on, controller? To view past dialogue, press the F2 key. And to access observation mode, press the Enter key. Press the Enter key again to exit this mode. Oh, and use the WASD keys to pan around the room. If you ever need to revisit this information, check out the control panel. It's just one F3 key away. That's all for now. Go forth and explore. Okay. Can I... Okay. Okay, so settings. Okay, so let's save first. Okay, what's this? Okay, this must be observation mode. This is the controls. Okay, there we go. So triangle accesses the watch, this button accesses controls, and that's observation mode. Okay. There might be something useful in this pile of dusty boxes. Light bulbs, duct tape, a bunch of screws. Nope, there's nothing in here but junk. Talk to her last. Camera. Eh? Staring at me from the corner of the room was an expensive-looking security camera. Had this been recently installed, it seemed better suited for a vault than a crappy boiler room.
Interesting.
You noticed that camera too?
Yeah.
It's really out of place. Do you think someone is watching us through it? It doesn't look like it's turned on, so I doubt it. I see. Perhaps that's for the best.
Eh?
What do you mean? If someone is watching us, it's possible they are the same person who put these wrist straps on us. She makes a decent point. Alright, I think that's everything to observe. This is kind of fast, the reticle, so let me, turn that down a bit. That's better, okay.
Hello.
What is it? Nothing. Oh. Okay, was that everything I could look at in this room? Her, the generator. There's a generator under the vent. Is this what's making the mechanical noise? Seeing it in the water put me a bit on edge. I was thinking of checking out the window above it, but now I'm not so sure. That seemed to be it. The room's too run down for me to investigate anything else. Out of the corner of my eye, I saw Eva approach the pile of boxes and fish out a light bulb. Then, without hesitation, she chucked it into the water.
Huh?
What are you doing? All of a sudden, she jumped off the platform we were standing on and into the water.
The hell?
Seriously, what the hell are you doing?
Can't you see?
Exploring. You're not worried about the generator?
Look.
Look at the light bulb I threw in the water. Notice how it isn't flashing? That means the water isn't conductive. Fair enough. I guess she's not worried about getting her shoes wet either. Okay, just give me a second. I took off my socks and shoes and quickly rolled up my pants. Trying to hide my discomfort behind a cool face, I descended the stairs into the murky water. Listen, what's a little water on your shoes if it means getting out of this room? The mechanical noise was even louder now. It sounded like it was coming from the direction of the
I
vent.
see.
Yep, it definitely must be the generator.
Damn.
We're lucky the water isn't conductive. Those exposed wires would be bad news otherwise.
Interesting.
For such a small generator, it sounds like it's running a lot of power. It's surprising how this noise alone wasn't enough to wake us up. Whatever knocked us out on the train must have been pretty strong. Anyway, that explained the whirring noise. I wonder where all the power is going to. High up on the wall was a vent. What could be on the other side? Let's find out. Do you want to look through that? Yeah, I do.
Listen to me.
Alright, I have an idea, but it will take some physical effort.
Eh?
Like what?
Well,
Like getting on my shoulders.
Seriously?
I'm not doing that. Damon, do you want to get out or not? If you get on my shoulders, it will give you a boost and you can look through the window.
Fair.
But shouldn't I be the one giving you a boost? I don't think you could handle it. I don't think he can either. Saying that, she stooped in front of the generator and motioned for me to come over.
I'm talking.
Make sure to tuck your feet behind my back. I waded over to Eva. Did she say Eva or Ava? Eva. Say Eva. Eva, and awkwardly positioned myself on her shoulders.
Are you sure you can do this?
I'm fine. Just look through the window already.
All right.
Well, do you see anything? Curtains? Is that a table? Yeah, another vent and a room just beyond it. I can't see what's inside the room, though. Both these vents are in the way. Taking a closer look at the boiler room vent, I noticed there were hinges bolted to the upper corners. Does this mean the vent can be opened? Wrapping my fingers around the grate in front of me, I pulled as hard as I could. Okay. Hey, I got it open. Can you see better now? Although the second vent still obstructed a lot of the room, I was able to make out the legs of tables and chairs. They were pretty fancy looking. It's the floor of some fancy room. We must be in a building with multiple levels. Weird that this vent opens into another room instead of outside. Just beyond the chairs, in the very corner of the room, there was something peeking out. A body? A person's legs? I felt my chest tighten. Is he also passed out? Hello, can you hear me? No response. Damn it, there's gotta be a way inside this room. Eva, can you let me down? Let's hope it's just somebody passed out, not somebody dead. There's someone in there? I think it's a guy. He's lying on the floor and I'm pretty sure he's passed out. He might know something we don't. If we're not there when he wakes up, we might lose him. The room's on the level above ours, you said. Right, which means there must be stairs somewhere.
Focus.
I have to find them. To leave an area, press blah, 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 blah. I'll confirm the choice with you just in case you get any second thoughts. Perfect, thank you. Let's leave. Are you sure you want to leave? Yes. As soon as I was out of the water, I threw on my socks and shoes and ran straight to the door. Upon leaving the room, I was greeted with an equally derelict hallway. The walls and floor were an old matted color with nothing else to them. No wall decor, no windows, no life whatsoever. However, there was one thing that stood out. At the very end of the hallway, where the corridor took a sharp turn, was what looked to be sunlight hitting the wall. Does that mean there's an exit right around that corner?
Hang on.
Don't go running off without me.
Huh?
I've already inspected the rooms in this hallway, so you can just ignore them.
Eh?
What? How'd you already inspect them if we just got out together?
You see?
While you were asleep. So, no. No, because why would you... No. Why would you need to test the water to see if it's conductive if you had already left once? That doesn't make sense. Like, you should have already known that it was fine. Eva, you weren't waking up despite my best efforts, so I decided to investigate on my own. Eva, I'm already suspicious of you, girl. Hang on, your best efforts?
So...
Poking you in the face, dragging you by the feet. I even bridal carried you at one point. Didn't you say you left him alone? Not sure I can believe that.
Listen to me.
Anyway, I haven't checked what's upstairs. I didn't walk too far from where you were lying.
Come again?
You didn't think to get help?
No.
You were obviously breathing.
Really?
That doesn't answer the question. You only started to wake up after I returned from my search. How does that get in the way of finding help? Unless she didn't want to leave me here alone? I can't figure her out at all.
Moving on.
This floor didn't turn up anything useful, by the way. The rooms were just a bunch of storage closets, completely dilapidated, filled with random stuff. That was the case for every room?
It's the truth.
If you don't believe me, you can check for yourself. As my great-grandmother's brother's friend's motivational calendar once said, you can't progress if you don't have the will to move. Please, key, yep, walk. Since you're in a hurry, hold down shift to sprint. Okay. Last but not least, proceed with caution. You never know what could be hiding around the corner. Okay. Now, how do I sprint, though? Look at that. Very cool how they did this. But here's the thing. She didn't tell us what her talent is, so I don't know how I feel about her. How do I sprint? Okay. Easy. Okay, just make sure. Storage closet? The room was almost identical to what Eva had described earlier. There was no real organization or meaning to anything. It was just filled with completely random crap. What did I tell you?
I see.
It's definitely a messy place. Yes, that's right. Let's move on now. I should probably listen to her. There was no reason for me to look inside this room, especially when we might have found help. Okay, there's no reason to just trust her either. I'm gonna keep looking. Yeah. Oh wait, there's nothing to look at here. Okay, fine, whatever. Yeah, let's go. Wait, did I go backwards? Didn't I go in this door? So how'd I come out this one? I guess they're all the same. Okay. Uh-huh. Yep. Just to make sure, let's go in another one. Just for safety.
Damn.
This room looks just like the last one.
Correct.
I told you so. And nothing to look at here? Alright. I know, she's pissed at me. This music is so off-putting. Ooh, see, but this place looks nice. The upper floor was in a lot better condition than the one below, but that wasn't saying much. Water stains covered some parts of the walls and ceiling. I could only guess a pipe had broken and started leaking. There didn't seem to be any mold at the very least.
So...
The room with the unconscious man should be above and adjacent to that boiler room. That means it must be on the other side of this hallway, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, given we walked away from the boiler room to get here. Alright, let's investigate. I wonder if we are on a boat or something. Oh, okay. Interesting. Before... Oh, there are a lot of rooms to look at. I wonder if these will become the dorm rooms. Okay. Oh, I didn't even see this one. It was a portrait of a girl dressed in a creepy mask. Looking at it for too long is just gonna freak me out. Oh! That music made me think that a door had opened. Okay, this is a mask too then. I don't like this. Ugh.
There must be something.
No.
This is definitely not the room with the man. It's too close to the stairs.
Right.
Right. Okay. I just wanted to see if I could go in. So I guess the only room I'll be able to enter is the room with the man. Okay, so the stairs are here. We went up. It should be... I don't like this music. What's that room? Okay. So it looks like it wraps around. More creepy ass masks. You know what these masks remind me of? This manga. Is it Doubt? It kind of reminds me of Doubt. But very creepy. It's locked. Okay. This is definitely not the right way. Listen, bro, I don't know. We exited the boiler room. Is it not here? Oh, she's probably pointing me to it. Actually, I should have gone down that hallway with all the... Panther mask. A fancy-looking woman wearing a crow mask, not something you see every day. This must be the room. Taking a deep breath, I pushed open the large doors. Okay. Wow, this is a pretty stylish looking place. It's a lot better maintained than the rest of the building. Okay, the vent should probably be where the fireplace is, no?
Oi!
Huh?
Before I had a chance to react, the woman drove her fist directly into the side of my head. Oh my god. Who the hell are you? You don't remember me? What the? Who the hell are you?
Damn it.
Shit, why did you just hit me? I'm not gonna embrace a stranger with open fucking arms. You could have been a murderer. So your instinct is to attack everything you see? Hey, I've already spared one guy in a suit. I'm not letting my guard down a second time. Ooh, so there was a guy in here. A guy in a suit? Oh. He's got a... You know what I've noticed? You know what I've noticed? A lot of these characters have some type of animal influence or emblems on their clothing. Damon has a snake. This guy has a sheep. The girl who socked us in the face has like a rabbit headband or visor. And Eva has a feather in her hair.
Eh?
Hello.
Hello. This guy, the outfit he's wearing.
So,
We've met before, haven't we?
Curious.
I was about to say, I recall seeing your faces on the train. Yeah, and I'm pretty sure the two of you were standing next to each other. Do you guys know each other? Not at all. We only formally met a few minutes ago. Oh. Well, you were still knocked out by that sleeping gas stuff, right?
Soybean.
Don't remind me, soybean.
Come again?
What?
Ugh.
Yeah, that's right. I said it. You're a soybean, just like this loser next to me. I disagree, but we should focus on what happened on the train. I don't know what the fuck happened, but one second I was on the train, the next I was surrounded by total darkness. The place was like a solitary confinement chamber. I thought I was gonna suffocate in there. What are you talking about?
See that?
See that pantry over there? Yeah. Turns out the door was unlocked.
Jeez.
You were inside that pantry? When she kicked open the door, I nearly jumped out of my skin. What the hell were you doing while she was in there? Waking up?
Ugh.
Isn't it unfair? I got stuck in some tiny pantry while this guy had the entire floor to himself. Whoever's responsible for this must have been jealous of my talent. You won't believe how many jealous bastards turn violent in this industry.
Eh?
Industry?
Eh?
Ooh, let me guess. She looks sporty. I want to say tennis. I want to say tennis just based on her outfit. She's giving tennis vibes. What's with the dumb face? You know who I am, right? Or golf. What was I supposed to do? Uncultured swine?
My name's Grace Madison, ultimate golfer.
What did I say?
Don't forget it, soybean.
Grace Madison, ultimate golfer.
I see.
The ultimate golfer, of course. Since the two of you were on that train, that means you're ultimates as well. What about you? Okay. Let me guess. There's not really much on his outfit. Something logical. Maybe something with puzzles or just like business related. Can you tell me your ultimate talent?
I'm Wolfgang Akire, the ultimate lawyer.
Okay,
Here's
lawyer.
my card.
Wolfgang Akire. Alright, Wolfgang. I like him a little bit. A lawyer? It's way better than being a golfer, but... What do you mean way better than being a golfer? For such a young-looking guy, I didn't expect him to have a talent like that. His age must be part of what makes him an ultimate.
Pardon me.
You look confused. I'm not confused, I look too young. Is that what you think?
I understand.
I get it a lot. Even Miss Madison said it.
Whatever you say.
'Cause it's true.
Hold on.
Well, don't you think the same can be said for yourself? I'm not wise in the way of sports, but I've always had the impression golf was an old man's business. Not that young women shouldn't take the reins. The sport's probably in need of a revival. It's a tough industry, but that's because we gotta fight for recognition, not sit around for 7 years and do F-all. Sounds like the average high schooler, now that I think about it. Hey, how old were you when you started college?
No, thank you.
That's personal information I don't intend to disclose. You're a piece of work, aren't you? What happened to talking about the train? These guys seriously have their priorities skewed. And Eva, are you gonna speak up and tell us what your talent is? Oh, she has a crow pin too. Or is some type of bird at least.
So...
You have them too.
Huh?
Okay. Her thing is gonna be she don't remember her talent. Or she doesn't have one.
Look.
We're all wearing the same wrist straps. Really? You were busy talking, so I figured you wouldn't notice unless I pointed it out.
Eh?
Wrist strap, you say? These fuckers are more like mini shock collars.
By the way...
Those aren't mutually exclusive. I heard you the first time.
Well?
So you tried taking it off, did you?
Yes.
Yep. Same with you? Actually, it was me who tried taking it off. This stupid thing zapped me when I did.
Let's see...
I suspected it wasn't unique to Miss Madison, though I hadn't tried removing the strap myself.
Strange.
Equipping everyone with a strap that shocks them. What could justify doing something like that? Well, what's the purpose behind these straps?
Soybean!
Are you daft? It's to shock us. The thing is, we seem to receive a shock if we try to remove it.
How can this be?
So, why aren't we allowed to remove these wrist straps? What I want to know is who even put these things on us? The answers to those questions might be something we have to figure out ourselves. It doesn't make sense. For me to be abducted and taken somewhere I don't know, surrounded by a bunch of strangers, and forced to figure out why. It doesn't make any sense. Why is it happening?
Hello.
Hello there.
Hello?
Are you talking to me? What?
No.
No, look behind you. Huh? Confused, I turned to see what had captured everyone's attention. Okay, I got confused for a minute. For a second, I thought I was seeing things. Peeking at us from the corridor was a small girl. Who are you?
Is that a...
What the? Is that a fucking gremlin?
Miss Madison!
You'll scare her if you shout like that. The girl had left her position by the corridor and slid into the room. She's gotta be a dancer. Now I could see for certain that she was a kid. What the hell? Why is there a kid in here?
For your information,
I'm not a gremlin. Did your mother never teach you manners? It's rude to backtalk strangers you haven't met. No way, the gremlin can talk? I just told you, I'm not a gremlin. If we must make comparisons, I'd rather you liken me to something more elegant. For example, a kappa.
Really?
That's not much better.
Be careful.
Please, be careful what you say to her. This girl seems awfully young.
Can't you see?
She doesn't seem young. She is young. What's going on here? Why is there a child wandering around? You know, now that I think about it, I'm pretty sure I also saw you on that train. You were hidden behind some other people, so you were pretty hard to see. I assumed you were sitting down or something. It didn't even cross my mind that you might have been an actual kid. She's just that good. Carrying behind a bunch of strangers, huh? Figures I didn't see it. Still, what the hell was it even doing on that train? Alright, let's not call her an it. Clearly you don't like children, but she's not an it. That's what I'm wondering. A kid's got no business with people like us. I do not appreciate your misguided comments about my age. I'm a professional, just like the rest of you.
No.
You mean you're an ultimate?
Is that really true?
I didn't think children could qualify as ultimates.
I am an
Must I keep repeating myself? I'm not a child, I'm a professional.
Jeez.
Well, what is it that you're so good at? So you desire to know my talent, do you? Normally, I decline further conversation with rude people like you. But, given our circumstances, I shall be sanguine on the matter.
I am Toshiko Kayura, the ultimate matchmaker.
Oh.
Nice to meet you.
I was not expecting her to be a matchmaker. Toshiko Kayura.
That's...
Matchmaker? Aren't you a bit young for something like that?
Get a grip.
The gremlin's obviously lying about having a talent. I bet it snuck its way onto the train because it saw the commotion. Tisk. Now the little bastard is stuck with us.
Look at what you've done.
Now look at what you've done. You've made her upset. Upset? No, she seems like she's about to go off.
Of course not.
I know better than to take a gremlin seriously.
Oi!
Ooh. Don't think you could just use my own insult against me.
Miss Madison.
Grace. What?
Moving on.
So if I have things right, all 5 of us were on that train. What about the other people who boarded it? Do you think they've been kidnapped as well?
Indeed.
That is correct. Apart from us, there are 11 other people. 11, counting us, that makes 16.
Correct.
That's the same number of people who were on the train.
Quite.
I become well acquainted with them.
Filthy.
The only person I've been avoiding is the frustrating boy I woke up with. You wouldn't believe his manners. And she also woke up with another person. I'm starting to see a pattern here. 2 people to a room. As is everyone else.
I suppose.
Speaking of, would you like to meet the others? I think they should know about you 4.
Very well.
That would be helpful, yes.
Wonderful.
Very well. I shall serve as your guide as we embark on this new journey.
Take this seriously.
Don't sound so happy about this. This is a kidnapping, not a college orientation. Then again, it's not like I would go to most orientations willingly. Maybe those 2 events aren't that different after all.
Well,
Where are the others right now? Obviously, they are outside this building. There's an exit not too far from here. Follow me.
It's for the best.
She seemed to know more than us. It wouldn't hurt to entertain her. Let's see what this thing has up its sleeve. Eva, you still not sharing your ultimate. Outside this building. So there's even more to this place than we've already seen? Are there other buildings just like this one? Exactly how big of an area are we exploring? Standing here won't give me an answer. I should find the exit already. Well, there goes my theory, because I was thinking we were on a ship. But, yeah. Oh, I didn't even look to see what her, if she had an animal on her clothes. It's this one. The woman's mask bore the unmistakable nose and horns of a giraffe. Definitely not a live one, though. This painting was one I recognized. I'm pretty sure my high school team had to research it for a debate. Whatever we were trying to argue, I scrubbed it from memory. Needed to make room for the next debate somehow. One thing's for sure, the woman in the painting didn't wear a mask. Oh. And the liquid she's pouring, it definitely wasn't blood. So, these paintings were likely altered to include the masks of animals. Forget about the mask. What's that weasel looking? It's a ferret. Talk about the stuff of nightmares. Is she supposed to be a hyena? The ears are really big though. Maybe it's a wild dog? Whatever, I'm wasting my time here. Interesting, and that's it, right? Oh, look at the kitchen. Like the rest of the room, the kitchen looked really nice. It was clean and fully equipped with utensils, and the cupboards were stocked with all kinds of food. The question is, who is this kitchen even for? It can't be for us, can it? Alright, and sofas? It's a comfy looking sofa. If I sit down, I might not be able to get back up. Better refrain for now. Can I look at the menu? No? Okay. Oh wait, the vent is there. Hold on. There we go. Through the gaps in the vent, I saw the boiler room I woke up in. If I listen closely, I can even hear the whir of the generator. That might be why they installed a vent here. They didn't want too much moisture forming on that generator. Alright. Now we can leave. Yes. Looks like the others are gone. Whatever, I work better alone. Damn, they couldn't wait for me? Okay. I'm guessing it's this door that was over here. Yeah. Hey guys, alright, let's take a look at it. You know. Okay. Oh, she's got flamingos here. I was gonna say her hair kind of looks like, what do they call it? Like the way you can wrap the towel on your head at a sauna? Like a lamb or a sheep. I see flamingos. Can I talk?
Trust in the process.
Miss Kayuda seems well acquainted with the layout of this building. We should follow her directions for now.
Soybean.
About time you arrived, Soybean.
Ugh.
Can you not call me that?
Hello.
Hello. Toshiko isn't happy you fell behind. Y'all left me. I thought you guys would leave without
Get
me.
to the point.
You can save the excuses for Toshiko. I don't really care. Okay. You're late.
Eh?
You're waiting?
Oi!
Only because the gremlin insisted. I didn't even realize you fell behind until she said something.
Unfortunately.
I'm ashamed to say the same.
Well,
By the way, what are the others doing right now? Exploring something else, probably. You don't sound very sure of yourself.
filthy.
They had the nerve to tell me to stay put while they inspected the area. If they don't want me exploring, then I suppose I'll explore by myself. Alright, sounds like she just wanted to show off.
Are you done yet?
Who cares about that? The guy's here now. Let's go already. Yes, and then the others will realize their foolishness.
Wonderful.
Onwards to the great outdoors. The little girl turned to face the door, but instead of pushing it open, she reached for a lock I hadn't even noticed before. The door opened with a long, shrill creak, and we finally saw what was waiting outside. Oh, this is not what I was expecting. Standing before us, bathed in sunlight, was a massive Romanesque courtyard. Finally, some sunlight.
Damn.
This courtyard, I wonder if we can escape by climbing over the hedges. The hedges are tall, but if we try looking for a rope...
Hold on.
I doubt it's that easy. The devices we're wearing will probably shock us. Let's see if you're right.
Soybean.
Go on, Soybean, climb the hedge.
Stop.
What the?
No.
Unfortunately, it's pointless to climb the hedges. How do you know? If you take a closer look at the sky, you should understand.
Eh?
Is it fake? Yes, do you see anything strange? Besides it kind of looking like a dome? Anything strange? No, there's nothing standing out to... Wait, huh? As my eyes tried to adjust to the glare of the sun, I noticed it. The shape of the clouds weren't normal at all. Yeah, they're kind of like... It's almost as if they were concave. It's a dome. The sky is curving inwards.
How can this be?
Could it be? Are we looking at a hologram?
Come on.
Of this size? No way. This has got to be a 360 projection or something.
That's...
You mean the sky we're looking at is actually a video panorama? It sounded completely ridiculous when said out loud, but at the same time, it made too much sense. If this is a 360 projection, wouldn't that mean we're inside some sort of dome? Such is the truth I've long recognized. That's...
Come off the grass.
Wait, you knew the sky was fake? Why'd you call this dump-yard the great outdoors? It was for dramatic effect. In truth, I haven't seen natural sunlight since the moment I woke up here.
A cause for concern.
No sunlight? You really didn't see any windows in this building?
No.
No, none at all. No windows means no oxygen. We might be suffocating as we speak. We've survived this long. I think we'll be okay.
Hey,
You're acting way too nonchalant. Doesn't this place bother you at all? It's a dome with a fake sky. That's like something out of a movie.
So,
Maybe whoever brought us here wanted to recreate the feeling of being outside in lieu of actually letting us outside. Sure, if you want to make broad assumptions.
you see,
In a situation like this, making assumptions is all you can really do.
fair.
Fair. Whether or not the sky really is a projection, it's not something we can do much about. For now, we should remain focused on meeting the other students. Huh? Above the inane chatter, I heard a quiet, high-pitched noise, sort of like a mouse's squeak. It was so unlike the current conversation, it automatically stood out. Hey, can you guys stop talking for a second? Is there a problem?
Yeah.
Do you hear that?
Eh?
Hear what? It almost sounds like whimpering?
Strike me pink.
Wait, I just heard it.
Oi, you.
Who the hell's crying? Quit hiding and come talk to us. Do ignore the shrew. Her bark is worse than her bite. Who are you calling a shrew? The crying seemed to have stopped, but whoever it was refused to come out. Can we just leave them be? If they don't want help, it's not our issue.
Goodness!
Don't be so heartless. This could be someone in need.
Be careful.
To the girl that is crying, please excuse my friend here. None of us are here to hurt you, so I think you should come out. Hiding will only make you more scared.
You think?
Do you really think that's going to convince them? Ooh, and she has a swan clip.
Eh?
Hello. I wasn't,
Hello.
How about you tell us your name first?
Eloise Tellner. I'm the ultimate fencer. It's really nice to meet you all, even if it doesn't seem like it.
Eloise. Ultimate fencer, was it?
strange.
That's strange. Someone who's prolific at fighting shouldn't have reason to hide from people.
That's not...
Actually, it doesn't focus as much on courage as people think. The key to fencing is the ability to predict your opponent's moves along with having the agility to avoid them. Acting brash may get you the first move, but it's a steady, analytical mind that secures the win. That's kind of impressive.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you. I get really excited when it comes to the subject, so I can't help but gush.
Listen to me.
But I have to ask, why were you hiding from us? She stood there quietly, deep in thought.
Okay.
When I woke up, I had no idea where I was or why I was here.
Kind of like...
There were several strangers around me, and they were all so panicked as well. I felt like a mouse caught in a trap. Everything around me was so suffocating.
Oh.
That's why I ran away immediately. I really don't like it when people can see me like that. I can't even call my mom. My phone wasn't on me when I came to.
I understand.
If it's any reassurance, it seems my friends and I are in the same situation.
Seriously?
That's probably the last thing she wants to hear. And since when were we friends?
Well,
Was there anyone with you when you woke up? Yes, but I didn't get to talk to them before I went into flight mode. Sorry. So, this girl's just as clueless as us, and it seems she also passed out on the train. Damn it, what the hell's going on here? Were you the only people in that building, by the way? Miss Kaira is currently introducing us to everyone else. Would you like to join?
Maybe...
I think I want to stay where I am.
Very well.
Very well. When I meet the others, I'll tell them to gather here. That way, you won't be alone. Also, if everyone's together, we can discuss our next course of action. Yeah, I'll wait here if it makes things easier for everyone.
Many thanks.
Many thanks, Miss Tolner. Compared to before, she looked a lot calmer. Wolfgang knew how to handle the situation pretty well, or maybe he just knows how to handle people in general. I guess it's admirable. Okay. Hallway. So let's talk to... Oh. Ooh, okay. Well, let's talk to this guy here. Hey. Oh, he's clearly an archer. And, I don't see any... Oh, he's got a tooth earring. Maybe tiger or shark. A guy was leaning against the hedge with his hands in his pockets.
Nice.
Looks like you found some friends.
Indeed.
Why don't you say hello? He looked at us and waved. I resisted the urge to wave back. Why?
Pay attention.
Have you no manners? Talk to them.
All good.
Alright, my bad. Clearly amused, he stood up straight and faced us.
Don't worry about it.
Sorry about that. I didn't mean to act like a dick. Today's just been all over the place for me. Not an excuse, I know.
I suppose.
I suppose we can forgive you, if you give us your name. Easy enough.
I'm Desmond Hall. They call me the ultimate marksman.
Yep. That one was very obvious.
Hear me out.
A marksman, eh? That must mean you're really good at shooting stuff, right?
Right.
That's right. I have a really good eye for my targets. Guns, bows, slingshots, you name it. I've hit bullseyes with it.
Hold on.
With all of those weapons, I must ask, you haven't killed anyone, have you?
Whoa!
Whoa, never. I realize my talent may leave some people on edge, but I only practice on stationary targets. Moving targets are really outside of my comfort zone.
Believe me.
Believe me, I've never taken a human life.
I see.
Good to know. For such a serious question, he composed himself pretty quickly. Guess this guy knows how to keep his cool.
So,
Where's your partner? We all had one to my knowledge. Oh, you mean the pirate guy? He was, well, he was fine. Harmless for the most part. Just a little too extreme for me to be around. In situations like this, I prefer to keep to myself. I know that sounds less cooperative, but you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Oi!
Wait just a second.
You alright?
Huh?
You.
Did you just say a pirate? It sounds dumb, I know. I wouldn't buy it either if I hadn't spoken to the guy myself. It's gotta be that one freaky dude on the train, right? The buff one with the dragon tattoo?
Yup.
That's your man. He went through the door over there, so I gotta see him.
Totally.
You have fun with that. Just saying, the guy's a little out there.
By the way...
Desmond, do you see that girl in the gray uniform over there? I told her I'm going to bring everyone here. I think it's important we discuss the current situation as a group. Could you give her some company while I'm gone?
Easy enough.
Oh, sure thing. The others are an odd bunch, so good luck convincing them. He may act casual, but being the ultimate marksman must take a lot of diligence. Always keeping a steady hand. Always thinking on your feet. There's probably a lot to learn from someone like that. Everyone else must be in the building up ahead. Perhaps they are discussing something.
My.
Let's head over and find out, shall we? All right. Oop, hello. Oh, lots of people are here. Okay. Holy hell, is that a tree? That thing has to be like 60 feet tall or something. A sight to behold, isn't it?
That's not it.
Let's not get too excited. It's only a tree.
no.
I'm not even sure we can say that.
Could you explain?
Care to elaborate? I don't quite get what you mean. Eva bent down and crushed one of the fallen leaves in her hands. I didn't hear any crunching or tearing.
Interesting.
This is a faux tree.
Impossible!
How could someone possibly manufacture a tree of this size?
Look at this.
If it's real, explain why these leaves don't make any noise when I break them. That expression said it all.
Quit it.
Why the hell is there a huge fake tree?
Interesting indeed.
I'd be hard-pressed to find a school with an installation like this. You'd be hard-pressed to find it anywhere. I feel like you'd only see this in a museum or something.
In any case...
This building certainly has a strange aesthetic. That's one way to put it. The tree was in the center of a large circular room. Surrounding it were a bunch of people I recognized from the train. These must be the others Toshiko was talking about. Counting the two we just met, this is everyone, correct?
Indeed.
Correct.
What's wrong?
Is something wrong?
You see,
If everyone from our train car is here, where are the other people who were on the train? That's a good point. There were other people, right?
I'm sure.
Of course. The academy said they reserved that train for its students. Yeah, but did you actually see anyone?
Let's see.
I never left our car, but I know Miss Madison did.
Hey?
Huh?
I apologize.
You mentioned leaving for the bathroom, remember? But I left to take a piss like an hour ago. Yeah, she did say that.
I see.
Oh, right. I passed a bunch of students on my way to the crapper. I didn't talk to them, though.
strange.
They had to have heard the commotion in our car. Why didn't they help us?
Damn.
Maybe they were also knocked out?
Anywho.
I doubt it's something we can answer right now. Can I just introduce you to the others already?
I understand.
Yes, we should familiarize ourselves with the people who are currently here. Yeah, I guess that's the only thing we can do right now. Regardless, the whole thing was pretty baffling. If the other students on the train passed out, where are they now? And if they didn't pass out, why did they not help us escape our car? Alright, let's start with... Start this guy. He also has a feather. He's reading a book. He kind of looks like, he's into flying. A little bit. At least that's what the feather tells me. A boy was silently observing the space around him and jotting things down into a notebook.
Hello?
Hey, you. What?
The hell?
What the hell? Sorry, I dozed off for a bit there. What?
A cause for concern.
You have terrible eye bags. Have you not been getting enough sleep? Getting knocked out on that train was the most sleep I've gotten in a week. Thankfully, that little girl woke me up before I wasted too much time. If I'd known better, I wouldn't have. Your terrible sleep schedule has diminished your already meager natural beauty. Oh my god. She said you're already born ugly. No, not sleeping is not helping. The guy paused for a few seconds, then began furiously scribbling in his notebook. Interesting. A boy with a snake tie, a girl with a white uniform, a man with a dapper suit.
Oi, you!
What are you doing?
Excuse me.
A very loud woman with a visor. Are you writing about us? I make sure to record all of my daily happenings. There's no way I'd remember it all otherwise. In some fashion, note-taking is just one of my many responsibilities. My name is
Ulysses Wilhelm, and I'm the ultimate historian.
Okay.
Please make note of that for future reference.
Will do.
Impressive.
Interesting. A fellow scholar, much like myself.
Jeez.
Shouldn't an ultimate historian be good at memorizing stuff?
Yes.
I'm perfectly proficient at remembering historical facts. This notebook is just for more frivolous information. Stuff like shopping lists, classmate birthdays, when to brush my teeth. You need a notebook to remind you to brush your teeth?
Filthy.
Such excellent memory wasted on menial trivia. You probably couldn't even remember the date of your wedding anniversary unless you wrote it down.
Unfortunately.
I think that's the same for most men. So what do you do as the ultimate historian? As of now, I work at the Patawomek River Museum in Senacomaca?
And so on and so on.
I direct one of the exhibits there, the Cold War era. When I'm not giving tours, I'm studying primary source documents in my office. No wonder you can't get any sleep. If you can stay awake while reading all those boring history books, there's definitely something wrong with you. History isn't for everyone, I'm aware, but it's important knowledge nevertheless. That's right. Those who fail to learn from history are doomed to sound stupid when arguing on the internet.
No.
That's not how the saying goes. It isn't, but I updated it to coincide with more modern values. I thought it was funny. I laughed.
Right.
Humor is subjective.
Anywho.
People have begun gathering outside.
See?
The plan is to discuss our next course of action. Could you please join them?
Sleepy.
Yes, right. Thank you, miss. He hurriedly fumbled through the pages of his notebook. He forgot her name already. Toshiko Kaira.
Unacceptable!
Did you seriously forget my name? This is a most egregious offense. Take solace in the fact that I am a mere matchmaker and not your romantic partner.
According to my notes.
In a large world run by even larger ideas, small things can be easily overlooked. Fanning herself indignantly, Toshiko stormed off. Should we follow her?
Yeah.
This guy we just met probably won't. All right. He's knocked out. This guy's got a butterfly on his sweater. Let's see. He's got a locket. He's got gold rings, gold bracelets, gold chain. He looks kind of like a playboy. I'm not gonna lie.
Oops.
I'm really sorry for hurting your feelings. Ooh, and she's got, what is that, a chameleon? Maybe? Bracelet? I'll give your he's a content creator. I'll give your content a try. So like I said, playboy. Who knows, I might really like it.
Man.
If you didn't like me from the start, you're never gonna like me.
Hi.
Hey, you two.
Wait. Over here!
Oh crap, new guy over here.
Huh?
What? You boarded the train before things went all crazy, right? Check it out, me and the new guy together again.
Stop.
Stop acting like we're friends. I don't even know you.
You're just messing with me.
That's a joke, right? What is? You know, that thing you just said.
Hey.
Maybe you've heard my name before. Does Kai Montiago ring a bell? No, it does not.
Hey.
Come on. Kai Montiago? Something of an artist, something of an entrepreneur.
Very funny.
He's an influencer. A really big influencer. No, doesn't ring a bell.
Ouch. Right in the ego. I thought I already lost all faith in humanity before coming to this dump, but...
Ultimate influencer. He's cute, I like his design, but he seems annoying. You don't recognize this dumbass? Or the dumbass must be nice.
Huh?
You do?
Yes.
Guy's the cancer of the internet. If you disagree with him on one thing, and he'll sick his army of underage followers on you. Ooh, what are they called? The Kainators? He's a dictator with a trendy fit.
Another
Dictator.
day, another drama.
Sheesh, you naysayer types are always so overdramatic.
Whatever.
Don't listen to her, new guy. This chick's just recycling other people's propaganda.
Are you done yet?
You're one to talk. Check yourself in the mirror before crying propaganda.
See that?
Yeah, huh? I see you're no stranger to photo editing. Oh. I'm kinda impressed. No one would ever guess you had the face of a horse. Damn! And the tears returned as quickly as they vanished. I'm not sure what I expected an influencer to be like in person, but this was definitely not it.
Don't be mean.
Hey, leave Kai alone. He may not be the nicest person in the room, but can't you see you're hurting his feelings?
Ugh.
He can get over it.
Anyway.
What about you? Can you give me your name and talent?
Oh.
She a photographer? Or a photo editor? Or a graphic designer? Or a travel blogger?
I'm Diana Venezia, your local cosmetologist. If you're ever in need of a makeover, I'll work my magic.
See, I'm dumb. I saw that little
Just ask.
that little thing, or that little crossbody bag, and I thought it was a camera, but I can see now they're like clips or something in it. Oh yeah, brushes and okay, yeah, I didn't see any of that.
Come again?
Is that it? You're just a makeup artist?
For your information.
Not just a makeup artist, the makeup artist. What?
Indeed.
Diana is the biggest beautician in Hollywood. She's relatively new to the public sphere, but word of her talent has been dominating social media. Enough to pique the interest of the entertainment elite. Now every A-list celebrity is scrambling to hire her.
What?
I see this is not your first time talking about her. I'm simply quoting my friends. They are all on Diana's waiting list.
I'm sure.
I'm sure.
Anybody?
Why is it a shock that this guy doesn't recognize her? What about me?
How humiliating.
Why do you care what he thinks? Isn't the demographic for people like you largely teenage girls?
Hell no!
My stuff is for everyone. I'm inclusive like that.
Hold on.
Okay. That's it. Let's break this up. Diana, could you and Kai go to the courtyard outside? We're trying to get everyone to gather there.
No worries.
All right, see you later. But none of those guys like me either. A makeup artist and an influencer. With this any other academy, I wouldn't bat an eye. The Ultimate Talent Program is a shell of itself. It'll hand out ultimate titles to anyone who asks. But Eden's Garden Academy said it was above that. It said it prioritized academic talent. And now, it thinks I'm on par with those two? He's a little full of himself. But we already knew that. Alright, this is the guy. So now the crocodile or alligator beanie is making sense. Okay. He's got headphones and bracelets, and so maybe he's something with music? Maybe he's like a music producer?
Come on!
And this guy's got the wolf helmet. And is probably... Is he a wrestler? Or like a NASCAR racer? Or what's the other one? Formula One racer? Come on, please, pretty please.
So harsh.
So harsh. All I wanted was your name.
Hi.
Hey.
The figures.
Oh, it's more people.
How's it slipping and sliding?
Hey there.
Oi!
What's the matter with him?
Yeah.
I don't know. I've spent ages trying to get this guy's name, but he won't say anything.
It's simple.
If he's being a weirdo about it, just ignore him. Who are you anyway? Who am I?
The name's Jet Dawson, Ultimate Drag Racer.
What did I say?
Nice to meet you, shrimp.
What did I say? A drag racer. Given his outfit, that comes as no surprise, right? Aren't you warm in that suit? Bro, why did he laugh like Shaggy? Are you confused? There's a fan inside the back of my helmet that emits cool air, kind of like the fans in car seats that cool your butt.
Let's rock and roll!
Isn't that super rad? With the way he yells every word, he can make anything sound like a big deal.
Meh.
Only issue is, they don't extend to the rest of my suit.
Get a grip.
Then stop wearing the suit.
What?
And walk around naked?
Dumbass.
I meant wear different clothes.
So,
You should also have an ultimate talent, correct?
well,
Would you mind sharing it?
My name's Mark Bursky. I produce music.
I'm right again. Look at me. So a music producer. Yeah.
It's nothing.
But it's mostly bad remixes and stuff.
My man!
No, man, your music is wicked good.
Really?
You know my songs?
Not a chance!
Nope. Do I even have to? You're the ultimate music producer. That just about says it all. Okay. I don't think that's making him feel good. I assume you two also woke up in this place, right? Do you have any idea what might be going on?
Yeah.
This whole shebang did come out of the blue, but
Let me think.
to be honest, it feels a lot like an extreme haunt. Do you know what that is? No, I don't.
It figures.
Figures. You don't look the type.
Hey,
Meaning?
You following?
Anyway, extreme haunts are really intense horror attractions. Think a haunted house crossed with a survival horror game.
Oh boy.
Staff will chuck you into underground tunnel systems, trap you in coffins, anything to scare you. I'm pretty good with the coffins, not so much the tunnels.
that's not important.
What's this got to do with us?
Catch my drift?
You see, there's a couple places that are known for starting their haunts with a simulated kidnapping.
Eh?
For real?
To make it feel as real as possible, they'll even take you when you least expect it. The thing is, they can't just jump anybody. You gotta consent first.
Ugh,
The hell? I'd never agree to being kidnapped.
come off the grass.
Extreme haunts. Eh? People know better than to involve me in that crap.
Well,
Maybe we consented to our kidnapping without realizing?
eh?
Huh? For example, the letters we received from the Academy. Is it possible those invitations were actually consent forms in disguise?
Really?
Don't tell me. You actually believe this guy.
Correct.
Given what we've seen so far, I'd wager anything is possible. Is that really what's happening here? In accepting that letter asking me to join Eden's Garden Academy, did I unknowingly agree to this crap?
Meh.
Well, that's just a theory. We don't know what's going on until we explore some more.
In any case,
I know some people who might be interested in your theory. They're gathering by the courtyard outside. You can join them if you want.
Adios.
Sure thing. Let's go, Mark. Though he looked less than enthused, he let the drag racer take him by the arm and lead him away. Could it really be possible? Were the letters we received actually consent forms in disguise? Is this some kind of messed up attraction? What does that say about Eden's Garden Academy? Is it a part of the charade? Is Eden's Garden Academy even real? I should know better than to think nonsense things like that. If the Academy was fake, someone would have already blown its cover. It's more likely that this is happening unbeknownst to the Academy. Alright. She has spider web leggings. Like, what's that called? A sickle? Is she a hunter, maybe? Or, 1v1, maybe like a bounty hunter? Because she doesn't look like she hunts animals. Maybe a bounty hunter.
Yo! I'm Cassidy Amber,
Oh,
the
pro
ultimate
gamer.
pro gamer. Don't forget it, Kay.
Okay.
very nice.
Jumping right into an introduction. I like it.
Yep.
Making a good first impression is key to grabbing the attention of your viewers, especially if you have over 20 million of them. Gotta earn that watch time.
Is that really true?
20 million? Is gaming really that popular?
Duh.
It's not just gaming, it's pro gaming.
Yo!
Facing off against opponents in front of a large audience with prestige and prizes on the line, the stakes can't get any higher. While her talent is pretty frivolous, her attitude towards video game competitions is somewhat impressive. It's sort of like how I feel about debating.
Question.
Oh, question.
Hello?
What is it? You know what? I have a bone to pick with Damon because he's shitting on everybody's talent, acting like his is so academic, but you're just good at arguing. Like, yes, a lot of research goes into it to prepare for the debate, but at the base, being a debater is just arguing. I'm just saying. No hate towards debaters, but like, you're looking down on everybody else. What about you? Do you guys know if this place has internet? Probably not. I promised my comrades my streaming schedule wouldn't change after starting school. So I'm kind of freaking out.
Come again?
Oh, comrades.
Hey, hey!
Cassidy's comrades. They're the biggest fan community on the internet. She must mean her followers, being a streamer and all. It would definitely explain the hat, right? That's why, the sickle's there.
Curious.
You must be very wealthy then. I've heard that popular streamers earn a lot of money, especially from subscriber donations.
Indeed.
There are many stories about young men falling prey to the infamous tiered subscription. They are rendered forever unmarriageable. Such a shame. So how many suckers have you swindled? With such a large fan base, you must be raking in the dough. Uh-oh. That's a weird look.
The hell?
What's wrong with your face?
I see how it is.
You think the only motivation is money, don't ya?
Aye.
Well, duh. Why else would you be a streamer?
Bourgeoisie scum.
Whoa. Typical bourgeoisie scum. I stream for the betterment of the human race. As the leader of Cassidy's comrades, it's my duty to redistribute most of my earnings to the masses. Okay. You mean you give away all your money?
Yep.
I do tons of expensive and generous stunts on my channel. Most of it is for charity, but sometimes it's for random subscribers. One time, I bought a spaghetti factory and donated it to a public school. Those kids will never have to pay for lunch again. That's really cool, actually. They've probably gotten sick of eating pasta every day. Okay, but they don't have to pay for lunch. All of these giveaways are streamed too. They're really popular, so I get tons of views and donations from them.
Impressive.
Impressive. You've managed to commodify the act of charity. Of course I gotta reserve some money for basic necessities. Okay. A truckload of chocolate soda being one. That sounds disgusting and a little greedy. But it's not a problem for a person like me to have money, since I earn it through my own hard work.
So unfair.
The real problems are the swine who make billions every year, even though all they do is sit around, drink cocktails, and stare at their stock profile.
Bourgeoisie scum.
In fact, I can even detect the rancid stench of a morally bankrupt billionaire in this very academy. I bet they're plotting to profit off of our suffering as we speak. This girl's honestly pretty deranged, though that might be why she has such a large audience. Regardless, it doesn't explain why someone like her was invited to Eden's Garden Academy.
Anywho.
As wary as I am of future confrontations between you and the more affluent students, I suggest you head over to the building I investigated. We've been telling other people to gather there.
Okay.
Alright, it was nice meeting y'all. Hey girl, let's see what you got going on. There we go, footprints. So, maybe she's the hunter or bounty hunter. She looks more like she could be an animal hunter or a tracker.
Oof.
So you all got caught up in this too, did you? I remember seeing those 5 of you on that train. You're really ultimate students, huh?
Correct.
We wouldn't have been on that train if we weren't. Just making sure. I knew the education sector had low standards, but oh. She's a pompous asshole just like Damon, huh? Are they just handing out titles to anyone who asks?
Jeez.
What the hell is your... You were saying the same thing, Damon. What? Right. That's it. What's the matter? I know this bitch. Uh-oh. As in, personally? Nah, she's the harlot that's been ruining my magazines. Ever since her interview with Rich People's Digest, her stupid success stories have been plastered everywhere. Youngest ever self-made billionaire. Pioneer of the agricultural industry. Blah. Did I hear that right? This girl we're talking to, is she actually... I'm flattered you've memorized my resume.
Huh?
Your resume? So those things she said weren't an exaggeration?
If I may ask.
This is news to you? Anyone who is anyone knows about Winona. Winona? That would be my name, yes.
Although, many call me the ultimate entrepreneur.
Oh, okay.
Origins aside, it's one good title.
I'm not gonna lie. I want to like her. But... I don't know, I'm not a fan of the cocky characters. No wonder she gave off such an intense aura. This girl probably has enough money to buy an entire country. Still, that doesn't mean I'm going to let her talk down to me, like you've been doing it to everybody else, Damon. She has looks, talent, and wealth. She would be a truly auspicious match.
Interesting.
Why would a billionaire need to attend a school like Eden's Garden Academy? I thought it would be an opportunity to make connections with the well-established geniuses of my generation.
Nasty.
Now that I'm aware of the lax admissions process, I'm leaving the first chance I get. And not because you've been kidnapped. You can't leave. Destiny has decreed that I must guide you towards a most wondrous romance.
Nope.
I'm not really interested in that. I'd rather receive financial reparations from the academy. At the very least, let me be your steed. With my divine foresight, I shall lead your legal battle to victory. After I fell asleep in that train car, someone must have carried me out and dumped me next to the tree here.
Sheesh.
Why did no one stop them? Were there no precautions in place to stop someone from manhandling a student? I'd say it was an extreme ineptitude on the school's end, but since it appears I'm not the only victim,
What a joke.
well, that makes things all the more sinister. So she thinks someone carried her here? It's plausible, I guess. They could have transported us from the train by vehicle, then carried us in. When you woke up, was there anyone with you?
Honestly?
Yep, but she was weird, so I left her. You're a walking stereotype.
You see?
We know about as much as you do. The 5 of us have been walking around and talking to the other students that were on the train.
Let's see.
The rest of them are congregating outside. Once we meet everyone, maybe we'll be able to figure out what's going on.
By the way...
Say, why don't you join them? I think I'll take you up on that offer. Such a relief that one of you actually had something useful to say. I'm not actually, I do like the cockiness a little bit. That girl's a piece of work, but given the recent happenings, she's not worth the stress. More importantly, what's happened to us, it's too much for a single pair of hands. Someone had to sneak onto, maybe even hijack that train, plant a chemical agent, and then carry everyone they knocked out. There's gotta be more than one person behind this. A group, maybe. The question becomes who and why. A lion? She is clearly, okay, we got belts, an apron, she's buff, she's a carpenter, or a woodworker, or a blacksmith. That's my guesses.
Golly!
What's this, more friends?
Stop.
Let's not go that far. I don't even know your name or talent yet.
Wait just a sec.
Then let me tell you.
Hi, my name is Ingrid Grimwall, and I'm the ultimate blacksmith.
Ingrid Grimwall. A real blacksmith, eh? Is it anything like how movies depict it? Have you ever made swords out of molten metal? Not just swords, but tools, armor, statues. If you can name it, I can forge it. It's never an easy undertaking, I will admit. Sprained muscles are par for the course, but the same way climbing a mountain is painstaking, but reaching the top delivers a high you can never forget. The struggle is all worth it for the outcome. No wonder she's built like an athlete. Her job sounds like non-stop, high-intensity exercise. So how has your kind not gone extinct? Extinct? Made redundant by technology.
Can't you see?
Aren't there ways to make specialized weapons without overworking yourself?
Well, I don't like to
Against modern machines, it's true, I'm not an equal match. Because I think I'm better than them. Those hunks of metal may look cool, but their creations lack the human touch. You gotta keep things natural, traditional. That's when truly amazing things happen.
Now, would you look at that?
If my creation touches the heart, it's better than anything made by machine. Imperfections be damned.
My.
Ooh. Better than machines, huh? People have always told me my skills were impressive, but I'm yet to be compared to a computer or something. How come a blacksmith can receive that sort of acclaim before me? See? Ooh, Damon. He was just complaining about Winona. And here he goes, looking, what's her name again? Ingrid, looking down on Ingrid because she's a blacksmith. He's so irky.
Could you explain?
There's always been a demand for handmade things, especially nowadays. Does your audience skew older by chance? Old folks, movie producers, board game enthusiasts, even the occasional youngin'. These are all people who visit me.
Wowie!
It's great when I can relate to most of my clients. Their excitement is mine. Exactly which clients does she relate to?
Moving on.
In any case, are you the same as us? Were you also kidnapped on that train and taken here? Oh, I wouldn't say kidnapped.
Come again?
What? Did you not black out on the train? No, I did.
Well?
Then how else would you describe the situation? Maybe it's a surprise excursion?
Hiya!
Better yet, a surprise exam. The people running this program are just putting our abilities to the test.
Take this seriously.
That's stupid. If the academy was that unhinged, no one would continue attending it.
Let's get going!
Well, you know, whatever it is, I'm sure we'll get out of here. Needless optimism isn't a substitute for reason.
By the way, there's a gathering happening outside the building Miss Cayuta explored. Would you like to join? We plan to discuss some very important matters there. No, aren't you nice? I'll get right to it. Don't do anything silly while I'm gone. I like Ingrid. Also, any opportunity to speak in a terrible southern accent, I will take. Okay. He's still sleeping. So this is the last one. And dragon tattoo. And we already know he's the pirate. Glad to see you're all right, kid. Of course I'm all right. You gave everyone a scare running away like that. I really thought we could catch you, but how fortunate that the door came equipped with a lock.
See?
However, it was all worth it. Look at these people I befriended during my exploration.
I hear ya.
I'll give credit where credit's due. You came back with plenty of spoils.
Oi, you.
I want to talk for a sec. You're a pirate, right? Shiver me timbers, ahoy matey, that kind of pirate, right?
Pirate?
Oh, is he not? I'm not a pirate, I'm a ship captain. There's a huge difference. Huh, a ship captain.
I'm talking.
You don't need to be so loud. She was just asking a question. Just a question?
Ha!
For guys like me, that pirate nonsense is a tired stereotype.
Watch it.
Pirates live off stealing and causing trouble. We ship captains are nothing like those lowlives.
Jeez.
If you're not a pirate, then explain the clothes. Do these look like the clothes of a pirate to you? A little. A little. Honestly, I would have guessed fighter, some type of fighter. If Desmond didn't already say that you were a pirate. Maybe not a real one, but an exaggerated stereotype, sure.
Please don't.
It's probably best you leave this man alone. I take it he's dealt with our kind before.
My mistake.
I never like to soil the mood, but a man can only stand so much.
I'm real sorry.
Sorry for losing my cool.
Anyway.
Okay, whatever. You said you were a ship captain, right? This guy was acting weird, but I wanted to get more out of him. I never pictured a ship captain receiving an invitation from Eden's Garden Academy, especially not someone like this guy.
That's right.
That's right. I know the seas like the back of my hand, every river and waterway within the north and southern waters. I'm the king of the seas.
I am the king of the seas, hero of the storms. I am Jean de la Mer.
Of the water, de la mer, of the ocean, of the sea, something like that. King of the seas, hero of the storms. Do people actually call him that, or did he come up with those names himself?
Is that really true?
You know every river and waterway. Is that really true? Yep, I've studied every map I possibly can. Of course, I haven't actually been everywhere. According to a stingy little thing called Border Patrol, that's known in some parts as trespassing. I may be king of the seas, but I'm not above the law. I suppose that's good enough.
I see.
Either way, it's not like it matters much here. From the looks of it, we're nowhere near the ocean.
Leave it to me.
Fortunately, life as a captain has accustomed me to the unexpected. You lads can trust in me. I will protect you as if you were my own crew.
What now?
Protect? Protect us from what? I suppose from whoever put these wristwatches on us.
Then again, there doesn't seem to be anyone else in this place apart from us.
How's that sound?
Guess that means our only obstacle is finding an escape. Not too big of an ask, eh? All we need to do is find where we entered, then voila, sweet freedom. For such a simple conclusion, he sure was making a big deal out of it.
By the way...
It may interest you to know that people are gathering outside the building Miss Cayuta explored. We want everyone together so we can discuss what to do next. Would you like to join?
Good to know.
Always good to keep people on the same wavelength. See you there, mate. That guy's a prick. Not at all what I expected. Funny, he was every bit as dumb as his appearance. What was the Academy thinking inviting someone like him? Someone needs to kill Damon. Someone needs to kill Damon. He's pissing me off. Well done. We've exchanged formalities with everyone here. We should meet up with the others and formulate a plan of action.
I am an ultimate!
On our honors, Ultimates, we will not be confined any longer. What a dramatic kid. The others should be gathered by the courtyard outside. That's where I should head next. The other 11 students were gathered in the center of the courtyard, nervously discussing the situation.
Any clue?
So, any clue what's going on here?
What if...
We're being pranked, 100%.
Oh.
This would be a really elaborate prank.
No, seriously.
Some people have the money for it. Whatever it is, I'm killing the prick who's responsible. Unsurprisingly, they didn't seem to be getting anywhere.
Excuse me.
This is off topic, but I don't believe I ever asked your name, loud woman advisor.
Remember the name.
It's Grace, you wanker. And your surname, please? Madison. Grace Madison, the ultimate golfer.
Aye.
How did you know that?
My.
You said it in that dining hall, remember?
That's problematic.
I don't recall you being there for introductions.
However...
Maybe she was eavesdropping?
I would never!
Eavesdropping? I would never. I simply happened to overhear your conversation is all. In other words, she was eavesdropping. Did he just burp? Hey, if we could take a step back for a second. What was this about a dining hall?
Correct.
It's inside the building over there. Is there a kitchen too?
Man.
They got anything low-cal? I'm starving.
Pay attention!
Be patient, will you? Introductions are still underway. Okay, but you have to speedrun them.
Oh, man.
Gaming references. From someone else, the universe has been thrown out of balance. Along with Grace Madison, we have the mighty and prestigious Wolfgang Akire. He's well known as the ultimate lawyer.
Hello.
Yes, that's correct.
Hey!
Oh, hey, lawyer man.
Lawyer man?
Is that your name for me?
Yep.
It's either that or Wolfie. Do you like Wolfie more?
I must decline.
Stay with what you already have.
Hi.
A lawyer? Wow, it's so nice to meet you. Next up, we have... Toshiko turned and squinted at me. His name seems to be escaping me. Perhaps you might know Wolfgang? Grace?
I'm not too familiar.
I have no idea. What? Did they forget, or did Damon not introduce himself? I don't think Damon introduced himself. Fuck if I know his name.
Broski.
He told me, I'm pretty sure. It's Mark, right? My bad. I've got a habit of mixing you sort of guys together.
Oi!
What are you waiting for? Tell us your name already. Damon Maitsu, ultimate debater.
A debater?
Ooh!
So like a bargain bin lawyer?
Hey.
Grace Madison, Wolfgang Akire, Damon Maitsu. Who else is left? Okay, now we get to maybe find out her talent.
Hiya.
Come on, darling. You can do it.
See?
Yes, share your name. Eva.
Oof.
Just Eva?
Just like my video
Like
games.
the spy? Eva Tsunaka. That's a very pretty name.
Now, would you look at that?
Fittingly elegant, isn't it? But let's not get off topic. What's your talent, Eva?
That's...
Now that she's mentioned it, I'm pretty sure you never told me your talent. What's up with that? I told you mine. It's only fair you tell me yours. She doesn't remember. Oh. Oh. Ultimate liar. Okay. Ultimate liar? That's so funny. So, like, what's your actual talent?
Deal with it.
That's it. What?
Good to know.
Didn't know lying was something you could be the best at. You learn something new every day.
Are you for real?
You actually believe her? How is someone supposed to make a career out of lying?
Now.
Easy. Get a job in marketing.
It's the truth.
It's just what I am.
How can that be?
Is that supposed to be your explanation?
But
that's... I mean, if you're the best at lying, how are we supposed to believe anything you say? As he sputtered those last few words, we all turned to Eva expectantly. That was when it happened. Ooh.
Testing. 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
Can everyone hear me? Yes? Great! Good morning, my amicable student friends. First off, allow me to apologize. I realize the ride here was a bumpy one, especially for ultimates such as yourselves. But expect things to be different within these halls. Yes, it is my pleasure and privilege to welcome you all to Eden's Garden Academy. May this be the beginning of a wondrous journey.
Doubt it.
Did he just say we're at Eden's Garden Academy?
No.
We can't be.
You think?
No kidding, this place looks nothing like a school.
stop talking so loud.
I want to hear this. I'm sure you're on the edge of your seats waiting for a proper orientation. But there's one more thing to do before we can meet face to face. It won't take very long. All I ask is that you enter the building across from me. From there, we can begin preparations for a formal introduction. Until then, farewell.
I must take note of this.
That was certainly interesting.
Whack.
Couldn't agree more. Whack.
Somebody explain.
Do you think he's the person that brought us here?
You following?
Yo, what if he set up the sleeping gas on the train?
Bit complicated.
In that travel bag? How do you reckon he snuck it on?
Guys.
Sorry to interrupt, but we're not going to skip that part he said about the building, are we? He wants us to go inside. What do you think? Should we?
Hell no!
Hell no, I'm not waltzing right in there just for me to die or something. Die? You think we're going to be harmed?
Hold on.
If our captors wanted to kill us, we'd already be dead. What would be the point in killing us now? Reactions, I guess? I don't know, I'm not a psychopath.
How should I put it?
If it calls for it, what if we walk in together as one big group? When you know someone is looking out for you, things can be a lot less scary. Aye, she's got a point. The only way we can progress is if we face the problem head on.
Soybean.
Easier said than done, soybean. I suppose that makes sense, but isn't it too naive? There's nothing wrong with a bit of optimism from time to time. Let's just try it, okay? All right. We gathered around the entrance, none of us willing to be the first to walk through. Eventually, I mustered enough willpower to push the doors open. Already? What? Already? In front of me lay the battered, bloody body of a young woman.
What?
Is that girl dead? Why is there a dead body? What happened?
There's no way.
Is this another student?
Holy
shit. What the shit? Dining hall people, you were in this building before. Tell us what's going on.
Dude!
Yeah, why didn't you mention this other girl?
The hell?
The hell? I never even saw her.
Really?
Huh? You were there too, Bargain Bin? Don't even. That was the door that we tried to go through that was locked. There's a floor below us. That's where I woke up.
Very funny.
And you missed a whole ass person? Yeah, right.
Hell no!
You saw her. You must have seen her. Come on, just admit it. Stop pressing me for an answer, you.
Hold on.
I can corroborate Damon's story. There was never a body. Miss Madison and I walked through this exact hallway and saw nothing.
I was
So between the time
this.
you left and the time you returned, this girl was murdered? Ah! You think she was murdered? Well, I don't know for sure, but what happened to her? Does that really look self-inflicted?
Oh, shit!
So there's a killer running loose? But I don't recall hearing anything when I was waiting outside. Desmond can back me up, right?
Shit.
She's right. There were no screams and no one left the building. So the killer's still inside? As more panicked shouts filled the corridor, Eva silently walked over to the body.
Oi!
What are you doing? Ignoring Grace's question, she crouched down beside the dead girl and poked her in the face.
What the? You...
The fuck is wrong with you? Stop that.
Strange.
It's not real.
Eh?
What? This girl. She's just a dummy. A dummy?
How?
Nuh-uh, that's definitely a real body.
You're crazy!
Didn't you just say you were a liar? Why should we believe you? Well, we can go check.
It's the truth.
If you don't believe me, inspect it yourself. Right, let's go check. If no one else is offering, I can do it. Wait, him?
Are we ready?
Well, how does that sound to everyone? He turned to look at each of us. I had my reservations, but when his gaze met mine, my lips instantly sealed shut. The look he gave me, it was unexpectedly intense.
Okay.
Yes, you can do it. The pirate casually approached the body. He's a ship captain, show him some respect. And knelt beside it. Oops. Sorry, y'all, that's my alarm clock. Then, just like Eva...
I'll be damned.
Would you look at that? She's right. It is a dummy.
For real?
For real?
Say what?
How did she know it was fake?
You see?
My intuition. Also, a corpse would smell. This doesn't smell.
Dude, no!
As if. Could you be any more suspect?
That ain't it.
Not just that. There's something under the dummy.
Huh?
Huh? What is it? A tablet. Jean rose from the ground and turned around to face us. Sure enough, he was holding a tablet. It was slid under the dummy. There's no blood on it as far as I can tell. Nice hiding place. I wouldn't have noticed it if I hadn't taken a closer look. Gives the impression I was supposed to, don't it?
For real?
Hey, what's on the tablet? Let me turn it on. He pressed the button, then walked over and held the tablet out for us to see. Ooh, it's loading something. After a few seconds, the loading symbol vanished. In its place was a photo of the girl. Kara Koskinen, Ultimate Teacher's Aide. 5'6", 112 pounds, female, and 18. What is this? However, the tablet hadn't finished loading. Just after that image, cause of death, she was stabbed 28 times in her torso and died from blood loss. The victim also suffered from chemical burns to the head. The most notable burns are to her eyes and scalp. Time of death is unknown. Chemical burns to her eyes and scalp. It reads like a body report. First, a dead body that's revealed to be a dummy. Now, a body report? What the hell's going on? Jeez, took you long enough to find that tablet. Long ago, a heinous murder was committed, and the victim so happened to be an ultimate, much like yourselves. What? Before you is a perfect reconstruction of the crime scene, as well as an effigy of the victim with the appropriate injuries.
It was quite emotionally draining to craft that dummy. It served as a strong reminder of what was lost. She was such a nice girl, so much potential lost to violence. What is this man playing at? Anyway, it is your responsibility to figure out the details of her death. The surrounding area, the murder weapon, how she reacted in her final moments, etc. Oh, but don't worry about finding the murderer's identity. He's already right in front of you. Ooh. Oh, okay. See that gray man on the tablet screen? Yup, that's your guy. Please investigate the crime scene and gather as many clues as you can. After a certain period of time, you will be asked to present your findings to me. Believe me, it's in your best interest to put your full effort into this. Have fun, everyone.
Not okay!
Investigation? What the hell?
Back off.
Fuck, enough of this already. I don't want any part in this. Stop telling me what to do. Grace grabbed a large chunk of rock from the floor and ran over to the speaker. Don't do it. Screaming in obscenity, she pulled her hand back as far as she could.
Brutal!
No way, was that the watch? Trying to destroy private property? That's a zap. Fuck.
Fuck you!
Fuck.
Holy!
Is he for real? Is this school really trying to make us solve an old murder?
Don't say that.
Hold on, you guys. You can't just believe everything that strange man claims. Why would Eden's Garden Academy, any academy for that matter, do something like this? Even if it tried to, the Ultimate Talent Program would have stopped them. I wouldn't underestimate the school board executives. Money can get to people's heads and make them take risks they shouldn't. This academy said it was unique. Maybe this is their version of an entrance exam.
What a joke.
They're so obsessed with being different from the competition, they've forgotten what people want. More like they've forgotten how to be sane.
What did you say?
Would the UTP really be okay with this?
Think about it this
Seems
way.
pretty counterintuitive. Everyone would want to quit their enrollment after this. And Sue.
I'm talking.
If this is the work of a separate group, why are they using the Academy's name? As a way to hide their own, maybe? They might have even kidnapped us because we're attending Eden's Garden Academy.
So...
Explain. Well, what if they knew we all had to board a train? It would explain why we passed out. They boarded the train before us and planted the bag with the gas.
There's gotta be something.
Because this happened on the train to the Academy, they could claim they are the Academy.
If I may ask.
Everyone keeps saying they. Isn't it the speaker man who kidnapped us?
That's not it.
It obviously wasn't just him. Seizing a train, bringing 16 people to an unknown location, that takes a team to do. Of course, that raises another glaring question. Why us? Why have we been brought into this? Is it because we're ultimates? It's not like anyone's specialty is detective work. It just doesn't add up. I think I will let the rest of you handle this. I doubt I'm needed in this grotesque situation. I'll just be on my way. Yeah, that's okay. Actually, can I come with? I'd feel super bad leaving you alone. Oh. Sure, I suppose.
You can do it.
Good luck solving the mystery, everyone. I know you can do it. She just didn't want to work. On that note, Diana and Toshiko walked away in the direction of the room with the kitchen.
Oh.
Huh.
Don't get close.
I'm going with them. Screw this. Kai took off down the hallway like his life depended on it. Geez, better them than us.
I don't know.
I don't know about all this. Will that man really let us go if we investigate?
Stay calm.
We won't know if we continue standing around like this. For now, all we can do is take the risk and do as he says. He's right. I need to brace myself and follow the directions I've been given. As of now, it's my only way to learn more information about my current situation. I can only hope that this ordeal will be over soon. Investigation start. And this is where I'm gonna stop for now, but I like this so far. I was kind of skeptical. I think, and it's not really fair, but when I hear fan-made, I don't expect something of the highest quality, but I was pleasantly surprised by this. Thank you so much for watching. Give this video a like if you enjoyed it and consider subscribing, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.